This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Combo with the target combo. Gets the jump in. Reads them. A little too greedy there. Both can end the round. Goes for the super art. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drop. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in it. Charges forward. They hit each other. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. You've got to be mindful of it. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, snipe! Knockdown and KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Barely rushes in. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. What are they gonna do? A jump? Absolutely relentless. Amazing. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Raw super art incoming. That's gonna leave them rattled. Player 2 can't let this fifth closes it out. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Great match. A great match. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Oh, whiffs the grab. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Goes for the surprise rush in. Checks with the projectile. All right. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. The jump in catches him. Knocked down. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their super art? Freezing hot. Spends it on KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Swoops in with the dive. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. The drive impact is denied. Jumps up. Side switch in the corner. Throw whips. Fights out of the corner. Back to the center of the stage. Drive gauge gap here. Both fighters planning something? Throw escape. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Experiencing burnout. Grabs and throws them away. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Oh, now that is a punish. Ooh, what a smart throw. This may turn into a big draw. Super hard incoming. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Put the fear of God in it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Throw escape. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Their throw is denied. What a read! Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Fire! The jump throws them. How long does this offensive assault continue? Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Gets the counter hit. Are they going to be able to come back and snipe? Flatlines them. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Handily escapes the throw. Brushes off the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, they trade hits. Alright, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Reads their mind and techs the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Charges forward. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Hit them with a stop and pop. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to and eats it. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 2 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting riggedy washed that round. Ooh, you never know what can happen overhead, but it won't work. Brings up solid anti-air. Crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. This can lead to some big damage. What's next? Got him. Mix-up time. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Looking for a hold. Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Both sides getting all the throw connects. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Doesn't take the throw. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
始めるよ。
いい戦いになりそうだ。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets a chance at that jump. Knockdown. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What a clutch side push there. Now they need to tomahawk plus. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Genius read. In there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets a risky button. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps up, goes for the jump in. KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Goes for the surprise rush in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The jump in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They trade hits, and now both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Manages to block the jump in attack. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in. Powered a very solid tomahawk cluster. Smart play to stop the opponent there. What a clean counter. Pokes with him, brushes that off and keeps going. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're tomahawk plus. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and life lead is there, but cleared for landing. Crowns him from above. Looking for a hold. Anti-air in the clutch. And raw super art incoming. What were they thinking? Connects with the throw. A lot of pressure building up here. Any throw will whiff at that range. Anticipated that throw. Player 2 flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Medium kick into. All the throw connects. Fire coming through. Manages to block the jump in attack. Oh my, the throw tech. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Player 1 is in a leg shake. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Oh my god, what a throw tech. This is gonna hurt. Grounds him from above. When there's a burnout. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Still alive? Still alive? Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Risky medium kick. Player 2 comes.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets a chance with that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Decides to spend the meters but adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Combo with the target combo. Checks him with a projectile. Life lead opens up. Awesome! Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Jumps in, intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Holds out with a block. There hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Oh no, they're stunned. Big chance with the stun, but they gotta set the table properly here. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blow heavy? Jumps? Hits them with a stop and pop. Noticeable bends the meter, hoping for a wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. No good up high. All right. Holds out with the block. Bops him with a target combo. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Well-timed corner switch. Drive rush to keep it going. Solid block. What'll happen here? Rising uppercut. Oh God, this is tense. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Condor dive. Did well to get the buff in there. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. They return to center stage. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Jumps. Fire! Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Life and whiffs! They're wide open! They couldn't tech the throw! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open, sets up with the jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Jumps up. Hits them with a stopping block. Escapes the corner. Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do. This is more fuel to the fire. Put them up. Lily says, welcome to the club. Can they make those gloves all in with the uppercut? Clutch anti-air. Looking for a hole. Getting it all on the drive run. Amazing. Only yo, Ross, super here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The low kick hits. Jumps. Here comes the corner pressure. I can't believe it. Target hit is over. Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Puts one in the pocket. Who's it gonna be? Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Brushes off the impact. Digs in deep to get that drive. A quick breather. Player one needs to hold out until their drive is in there. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Did well to get the buff in there. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Anthony! Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Side switch in the corner. Smart play with the throw. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Doesn't check the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Shrugs that off. Breaks the block with a throw. Manages to block the jump-in attack. This can lead to some big damage. Tomahawk buster. Ooh, does them dirty. What now? Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. This is gonna hurt. Oh, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Gets all the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Player one. Raw super art income. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player two faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Okay, creating some space here. Side hustle. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Knockdown and player 2 in KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Still slugging it out at this range. Smart play with the throw. Blocks up. Tensini! Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Life lead is there, but still anyone. There's a burnout! Great job in escaping that knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Tons of space between the fight. This can lead to some big damage. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen.
Final round. Fight!
Holds up above? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs and throws them away. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Gets out of the corner. Player 1 just like Big Papa. Amazing! Oh man, this is a scary ring. Excellent read. What were they thinking? Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. The Tomahawk Buster to shut him down. Player 2 connects with the throw. Will this super art do anything? Off for the freezing hop. Getting up close and personal. Oh my God, Raw Super! The escape denied. They are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. Well-timed command play there. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Taking stock. They gotta take advantage of this drive differential. Jumps in. Manes Duare for the long game return. Scrapping it out up close. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a bear going on the offensive. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Was hungry for the grab. Their spacing is so on. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Get ready to be thrown to the side. No escaping that. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Tagging on a super arc here to turn up the heat. Solid combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Good job blocking the jump in. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Jumps. Hits him with a stop and pop. Safely increases their throw level. Player 1 chases him down. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Very difficult to use drive here. How will both fighters cope? Both fighters are low on drive. What will they use it on? Jump goes in with the arabesque. KO! Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Coming through. Puts one in the pocket. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Good parry there, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up. The throw misses. Jumps in, charges forward. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Was hungry for the grab. Knockdown and blocks it. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Gutsy play with the grab. A quick breather. Perfect execution with the anti-air. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to this is gonna hurt. Dashes out the cage right there. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. You need guts to pull that off. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Watch while they're blinking. Going on the offensive? The match just started. It's anyone's game. Both fighters are raring to go. Player 1 has the soup. Get ready to be thrown to the side. Ooh, those buffed up throws are really hitting up. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. Drive and back misses. Ooh, what a smart throw. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Doesn't set the throw. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws them down. That was a solid anti-air. Still slugging it out here. Goes for an overhead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Goes for the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Jumps in, goes for the super art. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning string. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Player 1 has the meter lead. A super art? Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. Can they claw their way back and give themselves rising uppercut? Nothing from air! Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Knock them out of the air! Flatline them! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Jets with a sandblast. Uses their drive gauge. From low heavy to... This is gonna hurt. Meets them air to air. A super art. Off for the level 1 Vulcan blast. Player 1 rising uppercut. Barely blocks the jump in. Fights back with authority. Sets up with the jump in. Throws them. Reads the jump in perfectly. Goes airborne. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! What now? Look at drop zone, baby! It is over! Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Target combo into... Barely blocks the jump in. Jump? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Knockdown. Player 2 goes for the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? What'll happen? Just goes for it at this range. Freezing hot. KO! Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Gets scooped from down low. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Scrapping it out up close. Uses the gauge for a super art. A quick breather. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Rising uppercut. Both of our combatants are going on the offensive. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge that throws them. Smart play with the throw. Sets up with the what a finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.